everyone. It is Friday, August the 4th, 2023. I am Doug. It is time once again to play Wordle, and we have had a relatively trouble-free week so far with the Wordles, but I suspect this may all be about to change because it is, of course, Fearless Friday on the show, and that means we do a couple things. The first thing we do is we go to our settings and turn on hard mode. And then secondly, we use an inordinately difficult starting word. Sometimes we pull from our series Hard Word Challenge that we produced last year. It's on its own playlist here on the channel. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out. It's a lot of fun. But also, sometimes we will take viewer suggestions like today. Our good friend Darking Boggs, I love that name. I see what you did there. Writes, hey Doug, for Fearless Friday sometime, try Q. Q-U-E-U-E. That is, in fact, a very difficult starting word, so that's what we're going to do today here on Fearless Friday. Let's see what happens. So let's go with Q, and let's enter it and see what we get. Q, nothing. The big old goose egg. So we've basically taken one of our guesses off the table today. The good news, even with the hard mode, because we have all gray tiles, we can basically guess anything we want for that second guess. So obviously the strat here, as the kids say, will be to use the best eval word we can come up with. We've taken E and U off the table. We have A, I, and O to work with. Let's see. Again, how about stare, but S-T-A-I-R? That probably would be a really good one. As a matter of fact, I think that's what we're going to go with here. We're going to go with the word stare, as in a staircase. And let's see, for evaluation purposes, it could be the answer. Highly unlikely, but let's see what we get. So steer. Okay, so that's actually pretty fortuitous. Pretty happy about that. So we have the A in position, and we have the R and the T out of position. Now, before we celebrate too much, remember this is hard mode, so we must use the A in the middle here. We must use the R and the T. We don't get to do those fancy, let's just pick 5 unique letters here. We have to get these involved. I will say that what I think I'd be inclined to do here is take a look at ART at the end. So if we look at it from that perspective, right? I see the word chart immediately comes to mind. Quart is obviously ruled out. Smart is ruled out. Actually, boy, there's not a whole heck of a lot of other possibilities here, are there? Are we once again going to get ridiculously lucky, even on Fearless Friday here? I see chart. That's honestly about all I'm seeing here. I guess it could be apart. That's another possibility. Chart, apart. Now, again, I'm assuming, of course, that ART, that's an ART word, right? And if we're not, we're going to get position information. So I guess the most strategic thing is to just go right for it and try chart, which looks super good from where I'm standing. Yeah, why not? We've gotten lucky before on Fearless Friday, and maybe that's the theme of this week. We just have the proverbial horseshoe implanted in us. So we'll ask the question, is the answer to today's puzzle the word chart? Yes, it is! Wow! Holy Toledo! Usually unlucky, but lucky 13 here. Yet another 3-answer solve, albeit and with the Fearless Friday rules in effect. I'm kind of flabbergasted at that. Oh my goodness, I feel like I need to go buy a lottery ticket. This whole week, starting from Sunday on, this is the 6th puzzle in a row. We only had one that went to 4 guesses, but everything else in 3, and pretty economically at that. So There you go. Sometimes these things happen. It's wildly unpredictable. That's part of what makes Wordle so interesting. So I guess I'll say, obviously, Darking Boggs and everyone, thanks for watching. Love this little community. Let's hear what you got to say in the comments. I'm sure people will accuse me of impropriety, but I can assure you this is all very organic. This comes up. We have the list. We go through it. And I just use my best guesses. And today I've been super lucky, or this week I've been super lucky. Well, folks, thanks again for watching. As always, we'll see you tomorrow for some more Wordle.